컸어. Just to tell you about this underline, S is subject, object pink, verb is blue. 안녕하세요, 디지탭씨. 디지팀. So this one, in previous streaming also, they sometimes repeat the verb. In this case also, it's repeating. 잘 컸네, 잘 컸어. You don't have to repeat actually, but they emphasize by repeating words. So the verb is 크다. This is in the past tense. 크다 verb. You're probably familiar with this verb as to be big or to be tall. We often tell somebody who is tall as 크다. It's not about big. We don't say somebody who's big as in either muscular or fat as 크다. We have different words, more direct. But 크다 is associated with to be big or to be tall for a person. In this case, is to grow. 안녕하세요, Jess. Yeah, thank you so much for your service. The nurses and frontline workers like grocery baggers, they're all modern days heroes. Thank you so much. But I know you're here, Jess. Thank you. So 크다 is to grow. Another verb, the repeating, like I said, 네 at the end, exclamation mark. 잘, well. 아이고. This is, it's like the expression that Korean people say a lot. Even myself, I say this like 5 times or more a day. 아이고. This is like, oh my. 네. 파이즈씨 안녕하세요. You can ask any question if you have. 아이고 is like, oh my. Yeah, we often call out somebody or trying to get attention from another person who is the same age or younger. Yeah is in casual speech. Hey, 잘 컸네, 잘 컸어. So, in that video clip, she's looking at a picture. I think it's a graduation picture. Obviously, they're moving on to a new chapter of their life, which is going into university. In this case, they just graduated, so they're probably looking at graduation book. That's what I'm assuming. So the friend, 친구, is looking at one person. 잘 컸네, 잘 컸어. He or she grew well. 나 옛날 얼굴 남은 거 있냐? 주인공 is main character. It's her. 주인공 is thinking about something else. The friend is talking about somebody who she's looking at the pictures, but main character has some concern. 나 옛날 얼굴 남은 거 있냐? Main character is asking her. The verb is 있냐, right? 냐, like I mentioned, is the verb ending. We don't need to use 냐. We can just say 있어. But 냐 is more playful and aggressive somewhat between friends. We use this verb ending very often. So 있다 verb, what is 있다? You can look up the verb 있다 in dictionary. This is a very basic verb. To exist, have, or there is, there are. So we can figure out which one might be the best one for the context. So exist or have or there is, there are. But subject, 나, I. She could have said 난 or subject particle, right? But we often omit even subject particles in colloquial speech. Do I have something? Or does it exist? Is there? But I feel like it makes more sense to use have because this is I as subject. Do I have what? In English format, it's an object, but 있다 verb cannot have an object in Korean. So we're gonna use subject. This one is actually subject. because 있다 verb cannot have an object. 거, 남은 거. So in this case, 남다 verb turned it into adjective by having 은. 남다. Look up the verb 남다. It's to remain. 맞아요, Rachel? Remain. Remain by having 거, we're describing 거. However, you can think of this one whole thing as even a noun. This is one way to make a verb into a noun. So first turn it into an adjective and add 거. That becomes a noun. So remaining. Do I have remaining? What? Old face. So just to give context, for those of you who didn't watch this drama, she did a cosmetic surgery. That's why she's concerned that maybe she has something that she used to have on like an old face remaining in her. So do I have, think of it as maybe something that remains or something that my old face remains. Doesn't make sense. Do I have something that my old face remains? Even though my is not there, I just added it. It makes more sense. 독로. 동로 무슨 뜻이에요? I need more context, Faize. If you're looking at here, I can tell you what it means, but 동로 by itself, I don't know which one you're talking about. But just based on what you wrote, I'm gonna pronounce it as NG for G. 동로. 동로. Even 로, it's hard to pronounce with G. 동로. I'm not sure. I actually don't know what the word is just by looking at the word. I probably need the context. So, 친구, friend. 오, 얘가 술안주를 딱 알겠다. So verb goes always at the end. 알다 verb. What's 알다? Look up the verb 알다. This is to know. Get that well. Someone will know. 얘가 술안주를 딱 알겠다. So I is missing. Based on the context, I know that she's talking about I, like friend. I know that 주를. This is actually object, but it's shortened, like compressed together. 수라 is their friend. 수라 인지를. 수라 is someone's name. 이다 be verb. Okay. This is ending. NG. Whether or not. I is missing, right? I know. I will know whether or not. Yeah, this person. This person. 수라 is the object. Like I said, this is a verb. Whether or not. So the whole thing, I'm gonna put them together. Okay? I main verb is missing. I will know. 딱 is perfectly. I know it right. Perfectly. I will know perfectly what? This person is 수라. Is referring to someone like that rude? So this one, like, she's just saying, I know that this person is 수라. I don't think it's rude to say. Ah, yeah. I see. You didn't mention yes, so I wasn't sure what you mean. 아니요. So this is not rude in colloquial speech, in casual. You're not gonna say yeah to somebody who's older. As you know, Korean culture, we refer to somebody who's older very respectively. Age matters in Korean culture. If you're older, depends on the either male or female. I'm gonna call men as oppa, like close relationship, I guess. Or someone who's older and female, I call them 언니, which is actually sister. Oppa is brother. And if I don't know them, I have to figure out if they're older or not. And at the same time, if it's not close relationship, kind of acquaintance, I need to know their title. 얘 is this person referring to someone, but in casual speech, as in someone who's the same age or younger. 얘, we say that. It's not rude. So obviously this one is O. It's just expression, sound expression. Oh, I will know perfectly whether or not this person is 수라. 이런 애는 실물 보면 훨씬 예쁘겠네. 예쁘겠네 or 이쁘겠네 is the same thing. So verb here, 이쁘다. What's 이쁘다 verb? 이쁘다. This is to be pretty. And will. This is the exclamation mark. It's like here, the same thing. So 겠네 often we can associate in English as like must be. It'll be like that, but must be, you know. So someone must be pretty. 훨씬, by far, much more. And there's a conjunction. What is this conjunction? 면. This is if. If this happens, this must be, or this as in this person must be much prettier. 보다 is to see. I is missing. In this case, you may think that, oh, isn't this subject because I see subject particle? Not always. When you see 있는, it could be as for, comparison. As for this type of person, 이런 애. 이런 애. This is 애. Yeah, I don't know why I wrote 얘 and 애. I have to think about it. I just dictated the script, but I also need to think why I wrote this. I just realized 얘 is person just as a noun. I think that this could be used with another adjective. That's what I'm guessing. This kind of 애, kid, 는, as for. If I see the face in real life. 실물 is figure in real life. So I is missing. As for this person, if I see the face in real life, she is missing. We assume it's a she, this person, right? This person must be pretty by far. They're still talking about their figure, right? 아이고, 야, 잘 컸네, 잘 컸어. 나 옛날 얼굴 남은 거 있냐? 얘가 술안주를 딱 알겠다. 이런 애는 실물 보면 훨씬 이쁘겠네. Right? So I'm gonna play this part, number 1. Even when I was dictating, I'm like, is that what she said? It was so fast. 또 물어보진 않겠지. She's also talking and thinking out loud. 또 물어보진 않겠지. So for the context, what happened before this scene? I think the main character, the guy, asked her, are you from the school? So I think she's concerned, what if he recognized me as the person who I thought I was ugly. That's why she's concerned. 또 물어보진 않겠지? 그냥 딴 학교대? She said it really fast. Actually, this is 다른, but she said it as a 딴 학교대. 그러다가 또 같은 학교 나온 애 있으면 망하는 건데. 너도 만만치 않네. 예뻐. So first one, 또 물어보진 않겠지? I pronounce it as K sound. 않겠지. 또 물어보진 않겠지? So the verb is 물어보다. What's 물어보다? Look up the verb in the dictionary. While looking at it, I'm gonna say 지 않다. This is negation. Will. Confirmation. Again. 지 can be also interpreted as right, like confirmation. 또 again. 물어보다. That's to ask. Actually, 묻다 by itself is to ask. When you look up verb, 묻다 by itself is to ask as well. 보다. This is a combination of 묻다 plus 보다. When 보다 is used with another verb, it means something else. It means try. Okay, try to do this first verb. Try to ask. So, Digitem asked a good question, and underneath, I think of it as S4. He may not ask, but he may also. So sometimes we add and underneath. It doesn't really mean anything. Not much different. You could just say 물어보지 않겠지. That's fine. Normally you're familiar with 지 않다, right? That's correct. 물어보진 않겠지. It has the meaning of almost what if. 물어보진 않겠지. What if he asks again? So he is missing. We know he is the main subject. It's omitted. Is he gonna not ask again? But she's actually concerned that he's gonna ask again. So I think, like I just mentioned, maybe it makes more sense in English interpretation. What if? What if he asks again? I think that makes more sense. 또 물어보진 않겠지? I like that. What if it sounds pretty good in this case. And then the next one. 그냥 딴 학교대? This one is also comprised because she's talking so fast. I'm gonna break it down. 다른 학교다고 해. This part. 다고 하다. This is say that. Right? Say that. Different school. Should I just say to him that I came from different school? It's all comprised based on the context. Just different school? Should I say that? Do I say that different school? Okay? 그러다가 또 같은 학교 나온 애 있으면 망하는 건데. She's still thinking out loud. 그러다가 and then, right? 그러다가 while doing that, and then 또 again 같은. 같은이 뭐예요? What is 같은? It's from the verb 같다. Actually, it's conjugated into adjective. 같은. 같은 학교, school. Same school. 맞아요? Same school, 나온 애. 나오다 verb conjugated into adjective. 나오다. Again, describing this this person. 나오다. 오다 is to come. 나오다 is come out. In this case, based on the context, it's related to school. So come out of school as in graduate from the school. So the kid exists. 있다 verb, 으면. What is 으면? I think it's the same conjunction. 아, 네. 괜찮아요? 근데 actually sometimes people say 선상님. Maybe that's a dialect. If. 맞아요? This is conjunction. So she's saying, should I lie that I came from different school? Then why doing that? If kid or another person exists, but what kind of person? Who came out of the same school. 망하는 건데. So this one 망하다 verb. Look up the verb 망하다. 망했어. It's not positive. 망하다 is to be ruined or to fail. 나 망했어. I failed. So mess up. Yeah. So by having 는 is adjective. 건데. So and this is open conversation. So you don't have to worry about it. It's just I say and open. It's something that Korean has and it's hard to explain in English. It's just open conversation. Then it's ruined. 망하는 거야. It's the thing that ruins. So it's a fail. So what she's saying is if I lie and then there is somebody who came from the same school, then I fail. Right? 친구, the friend who's looking at the picture, she's looking at the picture of the main character now. 너도 만만치 않네. So this one is colloquial speech. Even though technically it's 도. 너도. But in colloquial speech, we get lazy about O sound. 너도. 우. We say. 너도 만만치 않네. It's also, right? You also 만만치 않다. 네. Exclamation mark. 만만치 않다. Look up the verb. So if you look up the verb in dictionary, I often use Naver dictionary. It's gonna come up as to be stubborn. 만만치 않다. But it doesn't make sense in this scenario. You are also stubborn. What does it mean? You are stubborn. Is she actually insulting the main character? No, not in this case. In this case, it's stubborn as competing on the same level with others. So you're not losing this competition. You're stubborn. That's what it means. You're putting up yourself there. Meaning the face. Again. You're also pretty. You're pretty. Okay? So when I say 만만치 않다 is put up the competition. You're also part of it, right? But if I tell somebody 만만하다, 너 만만해, it means I can win over you because you're soft. You're not that strong. 만만치 않다. I guess the 만만치 않다 is the correct way. Maybe in colloquial speech, maybe sometimes we can combine those. So you may see that somewhere. But 만만치 않다 is the correct way. So here, 또 물어보진 않겠지? 그냥 다른 학교 돼? So she says very fast. Pay attention when I play. 그냥 다른 학교 돼? 그러다가 또 같은 학교 나오는 애 있으면 망하는 건데. 너도 만만치 않네. 예뻐. So, what if he asks again? Is he gonna ask again? Right? Do I say that it's different school, meaning I came from different school? While doing that, if there is a person who came out of the same school again, then I ruined. You also putting up the competition. You're also part of it. We competing on the same level. Wow, exclamation mark. So, number 3. Main character. She trying to get attention from her friend, but she is busy with looking at pictures, right? So she's yelling at her. 야, hey, 듣고 있냐? 나 어떻게 하냐고. 야, 못 알아봐. 니네 아버지도 널 못 알아보시는데 도경석이 널 어떻게 알아보냐? 괜히 말 걸을라고 하는 것 같은데. The first part, 야, 듣고 있냐? 나 어떻게 하냐고. So, hey, we say yeah a lot to get attention. Yeah, hey, hey, hey. 듣고 있냐? 듣다 verb. What is 듣다? Look up the verb 듣다. And also, having 고 있다 with the verb, it means something else. Oh, Rachel, 맞아요. 듣다 is to listen to. 고 있다 is ing tense, right? So you is missing in this case. Are you listening? Yeah, like I said, this is between friends. You could say, 야, 듣고 있어? 나 어떻게 하냐고. 나 어떻게 하냐고. Verb. 하냐. In this case, is there's another verb omitted. 하냐고 했잖아. I said that. Oftentimes, the main verb we omit. 하냐고. So when you see like this, often means I said. I said it before. I'm repeating again. So I said that. 나 어떻게 하냐고. How do. What should I do? I asked you, what should I do? Friend, 야, 못 알아봐. In this case, 알아봐. It's a 알다 verb and 보다 combined. But it actually creates a new meaning, which is kind of interesting. 알다, that's to know. 보다 is to see. Right? But 알아보다, in this case, it's not really try to know. Maybe it could be try to know, but holding together, we create a new English word as recognize. Oh, to look into, 알아봐. Actually, Rachel, you're right. Sometimes we use that for look into something. Maybe in that case, it's like try to know, look into it. But in this case, this is one verb. 알아보다 is to recognize. 안녕하세요, 로드리고 씨. I think this movie is funny, but so far I watched 3 times for the script that I had to write for you. And if you don't mind looking at girls talking about beauty, then this is fine. Because those parts that I dictated, it's a lot of the conversation between the girls, but I actually wrote down also another script between guys and then, more mixed. So it's up to you. Everybody has different interests. For me, I enjoy it, but at the same time, it is a little bit narcissistic because they talk about beauty a lot, but this is the representation of South Korea. It's not different from the reality. Just to let you know. So 못 알아봐. Don't recognize. Can't recognize. Yeah, chill out. Yeah, hey. He won't recognize you. He can't. He as in the guy that she's worried about recognizing her, right? So friend is saying he can't recognize you. 니네 아버지도 널 못 알아보시는데 도경석이 널 어떻게 알아보냐? So this is one sentence. There is a conjunction. What's the conjunction here? 는데. So verb. This is also verb. Another main verb is 알아보다, right? So we went over 알아보다 as to recognize. Here, what is 보시? Can you guess? Is it 보다 or 보시다? Why do we have she after verb root? So this she or 의시 make the verb more polite. Why? Suddenly the friend is talking to her friend in polite speech. Can you guess? Why is the friend talking to her in polite way? 보시는데. It's not because she suddenly became polite to her friend. She's being polite to the subject related to the verb, which is 니네 아버지도. Your dad also. Honorific to her dad. Okay? So, your dad also can't 알아보다 here, actually together. I will put them together. Can't recognize you. Right? Your dad also, or even your dad can't recognize you. But how does he, 도경석 is main character, you haven't seen it yet. Does he, 도경석, recognize you? Meaning there is a slim chance that he will recognize you. Don't worry. Right? 괜히 말 걸을라고 하는 것 같은데 she's just thinking out loud as well. 말을 걸으려고 하는 것 같은데 there are a lot of connecting verb ending. So 는 것 같다, right? And then 은데 open conversation 고하다. Okay? 고하다 and 걸을라고. Actually 걸다 is a verb. Sometimes this part, think of it as 으려고. Often in colloquial speech we say 라고, 으라고. So 걸으려고. She said it as 걸을라고, but think of it as 려고. It's try. Try to what? 걸다. So it seems like 려고 하다. Oh, together maybe. 려고 하다. Try. Try to what? 걸다. Look up the verb 걸다. 걸다 has many meanings. 걸다 has meaning of 행. I think I made a video about this. 걸다, 행. Or to call somebody. 전화를 걸다 is dial phone. In this case, 말 걸다. 말 걸다. 말 is words, right? Do you hang the words? No. Do you phone the words? No. What's 걸다? This is initiate. 말 걸다 is start conversation. Oh, you don't see it? Oh, sorry. Here. Thank you. 말 is word. 말 걸다. Start conversation. 괜히 is without reason. So like I said, this part 을라고 하다 is like 려고 하다, as you didn't see. 으려고 하다, try to. It seems like he is missing. He tries to initiate conversation with you without a reason. So she's thinking, why is he trying to talk to you? Right? So, 야, 듣고 있냐? 나 어떻게 하냐고. 야, 못 알아봐. 니네 아버지도 널 못 알아보시는데. 도경석이 널 어떻게 알아보냐? 괜히 말 걸을라고 하는 것 같은데. Faster? 괜히 말 걸을라고 하는 것 같은데. 걸을라고 하는 것 같은데. Right? It's fast. So I'm gonna play number 3.
그런 것 같은데?
Okay, one more time. Very fast, right?
야, 듣고 있냐? 나 어떻게 하냐고. 야, 못 알아봐. 니네 아버지도 널 못 알아보신대. 도경석이 널 어떻게 알아보냐? 괜히 말 걸어보려고 그런 것 같은데?
Okay, so next scene is 야야, 걔 너한테 관심 있는 거 아니냐? 야, 무슨? 근데 너 중딩 때 걔랑 뭐 엮인 거 있었어? 어떻게 널 기억하지? This one G and H sounds like 기억하지. K sound. 야야, it's grabbing attention again. Hey. I have something to tell you. 걔 너한테 관심 있는 거 아니냐? 아니냐. This is a verb. 아니다. To be not. What is not? 거. The thing is not. So think of it this way. Isn't it because, isn't it that in English? Isn't it that what? 있는 거. Describing the thing. Isn't it that who has something? 있다 is has. I'm gonna say has. 걔, that guy. 걔 can be that guy for male or female, doesn't matter. In this case, it's that 도경석, that guy, right? That guy has what? 관심. Technically, this is 관심이 because 있다 cannot have an object. So in English, interpretation is an object, right? The guy has interest, but in English, in Korean grammar, it's a subject. To you. Hey, isn't it that he has interest to you? So he's interested in you, right? So the whole thing, isn't it that, right? 야, 무슨? This one is actually, in question is which, right? 무슨 영화 좋아해요? Which movie do you like? But in this case is, what are you saying? Simply, 무슨? You're nonsense. What are you saying? 근데 너 중딩 때 걔랑 뭐 엮인 거 있었어? So 중딩. But you, 중딩이 뭐예요? 중딩. 중 has meaning of middle. 딩, I'm not gonna say what 딩 means by itself. It's actually a creative word from 중학교 학생. 중딩 is a middle school student. 중 is middle. 중딩 is middle school student. So when you're a middle school student. So when you're in middle school, 걔랑 with that guy, 뭐, I pronounce it as 뭐, right? What? 엮인 거 있었어? Was there anything? So I'm gonna interpret it as 있다, was there, past tense. Was there thing? So in English, maybe interpret it as anything. Was there anything to describe this? 엮이다. verb. Look up the verb 엮이다. 엮이다. This is to be involved, to get involved. And also it's like a 엮이다. It's like tied into. So when you're a middle school student, was there anything that you is omitted? You're involved with him. More in this case, normally in question is like what? What are you gonna do, right? So this one is actually doesn't mean what. Sometimes we add it in. It's like or something in English. Was there anything that you're involved with him or something? Right? At the end or something. 어떻게 널 기억하지? Verb 기억하다. What's 기억하다? 기억하다 is to remember. 기억 by itself is actually memory as a noun. Do memory becomes a verb. To remember. 기억력. If I add 력, ability is 기억력. Now I don't remember what to say. 기억력 is the ability to remember. 기억력 좋다. You have good memory. That's what people say. Your ability to remember is good. 기억력 좋다. You got good memory. So, remember you. How does he is omitted? Does he remember you? 추억. That's a nostalgic memory. 기억 can be any memory of facts. 추억 is something that happened to you, or it could be happened to somebody that you remember about the past. Nostalgic memory. So here, going back, hey, 야, 걔 너한테 관심 있는 거 아니냐? Hey, is there anything, what did I say? Isn't it that he is interested in you? 야, 무슨, what are you saying? 근데 너 중딩 때 걔랑 뭐 엮인 거 있었어? But when you're a middle school student, was there anything that you are involved with him or something? 어떻게 널 기억하지? How does he remember you? Right? So, I'm gonna play this part number 4.
야! 걔 너한테 관심 있는 거 아니냐? 야, 무슨? 근데 너 중딩 때 걔랑 뭐 엮인 거 있었어? 어떻게 널 기억하지?
Okay, one more time.
야! 걔 너한테 관심 있는 거 아니냐? 야, 무슨? 근데 너 중딩 때 걔랑 뭐 엮인 거 있었어? 어떻게 널 기억하지?
So now I'm gonna jump to the part. It's not right direct to back. So this part is the next scene is discussion between brother and the main male character and the brother's future wife. I guess currently a girlfriend. 안녕하세요, 나비씨. 반갑습니다. We say 걔, 얘 vowel. 얘. If I say 걔, it's a 에 vowel. 걔랑 걔. 걔, 얘 vowel. 걔랑 is with a dog. 걔랑 with the person. 하나 says 얘 vowel. 관련이 없어 미안한데 우리 한국 친구랑 누나들이랑 이모도 내가 가끔 양반이라고 하는데 좋은지 아닌지 모르겠어. 무슨 뜻이에요? 네이버를 찾아봤지만 아직 완전히 이해 안 돼요. So Rodrigo is asking, saying something not related, but you call yourself as a 양반? Is that what you're saying? But you're not sure what it means? So how did you even come up with the word 양반? Where did you pick it up, Rodrigo? So Rodrigo is asking, often they call you. Ah, so you say 내가, but you meant 날 양반이라고 하는데 날, me, right? That's a good one. 양반? But Rodrigo, your Korean level is pretty good. That's a long sentence. I understood you except that me and I. So somebody calls Rodrigo 양반. Do you guys know what 양반 means? So this is going back to the history class like yesterday. Do you remember the bear who became woman? So in this case, 양반 is the Joseon dynasty. It could be well before even Joseon dynasty. So the king who invented Korean, he was in Joseon dynasty, I believe. 양반 is the educated people. Usually those who are educated were wealthy. Back then, people had slaves in South Korea too, people who work for free or work for almost nothing. And those who are not educated because of their hierarchical class. We don't have a class anymore. I think some other countries may still have class, but back then, Korea also had class system, but currently we don't have. So 양반 is somebody who is wealthy and educated. So when somebody calls you as 양반, it's not a bad thing. It means someone who's, I guess, educated and doing well, doing things well. 아니요. So Rodrigo is saying that he is stuck at this level. But most of you probably feel the same way. I feel like I don't improve. I make so many progress, but I feel like I'm just stuck at the same level. So what I'm doing every day, this is gonna help you just because repetition is the key. Any language, it's not just about Korean. You have to repeat after. Because if you study Korean and then forget about it and you jump in a week or two or a month later, you forget what you studied. What's the point of studying if you're not gonna continue, right? But especially for language, no point of studying. It's not about writing down. It's not just about writing down. That's for exams, like topic, right? But what's the purpose of learning the language? It's to be able to communicate with the person who speaks the language. The best way to learn the language is to go to South Korea, but not right now. Don't go right now. But best way to learn is going there. So if Rodrigo, you haven't been to South Korea, please visit when everything's better. But also those of you who want to improve further, even if at any level, if you visit there, I'm sure you're gonna improve your level. Whether you're a beginner, you're gonna jump to intermediate to advanced to like native speaking level, who knows. Even for my experience, I studied English in South Korea for decades, since I was a little kid. And I also reached the glass ceiling. Like, I cannot improve it any further. And I even found people on the internet, I was speaking English with them. But there was always limitation. Especially in South Korea, when you go out, they are all South Korean, right? Maybe things are changing now, but back then, I didn't have anyone to speak English. So when I moved here, actually not even moving, I was traveling in Canada. 1 month later, when I went back to South Korea and I took the English proficiency test, which is called TOEIC, I jumped by like 150 points, which was a big deal. I thought that I would never be able to jump that much level. So I'm sure you guys can do the same. So here, oh, I forget where we are. So number 5, right? So it's been 1 hour. Do you want to continue? I have up until 8. Maybe finishing up until 8 is maybe too much, but I can just do 5. Maybe just do 5 for now. This is about 형. I use it as 형 because it seems like main character is calling him as 형, older brother. So he's saying, oh, this is just sound. 경석 왔어? 경석 왔어? 야, 누나 집에 좀 데려다 주라. 늦었는데. Main character, 형은 쫓겨난 거야? The woman, 쫓겨나? 왜? 이 무슨 소리야, 오빠? 이게 무슨 소리야, 오빠? 형, 아버지한테 내 사업 하겠다고 했거든. 경석 왔어? So, 경석 is the main character's name. 왔어. This is from the verb 오다. What's 오다? Helen 씨, his friend, okay. Even though in English you may call it friend, but in Korean, we don't call older brother as friend. 형 is 형. 친구 means same level. Like Helen and Nikki, you guys are the same age, then you can call each other 친구, friend. Yeah, you're here. Oh, 경석, you came, right? You came. You arrived. 야, 누나 집에 좀 데려다 주라. This is actually 데려다 줘. 데려다 줘. Together. 데려다 주다. La ending. This is more like commanding. Maybe because he's older brother. He could have said 데려다 줘. 왜 데려다 줄래? Will you? But he said 데려다 주라. 데려다 주다. This is bring somebody somewhere. Okay? Bring somebody, in this case, who? 누나. So I'm assuming based on the word, the woman is also older than main character. 야, 누나 집에 좀 데려다 주라. Bring the sister, which is the older person, to home. Requesting, soften up the request, right? 좀 is softening the request. 늦었는데, 늦다 verb. 늦다 verb. 는데, open conversation. 늦다. This is to be late. 늦었다. Why do we conjugate into past? It's not like it was late. Often in English you may say have PP, have past participle, as in have done or has been. In this case, it's been late, so it's late. So the currently it's late, right? 경석 왔어? 경석 you came? 야, 누나 집에 좀 데려다 주라. 늦었는데. Hey, bring 누나 to home. Softening, it's late. Open conversation. 형은 쫓겨난 거야. 쫓겨난 거야. Maybe there should be a space. And underneath is adjective to describe 거. So is it something? Is it that you, 형, you, 쫓겨나다. What's 쫓겨나다 verb? Just to let you know, in Korean, we don't say you when you're older. When somebody's older, we never say you. We go with their title. So you may think that why is it repeating 형 a lot or 누나? Because we always use their title. Even though it sounds repetition, but that's how we do it. So, 형은 you 쫓겨난 거야? Is it that you got kicked out? We don't know where. Maybe Nikki knows where. Why? Nikki knows this drama inside out. So, is it that you got kicked out? And the woman just realized, what? Kicked out? Why? 이게 무슨 소리야? This, which sound is it? This, 이게 is from 이거 plus subject particle. We say 이게. 무슨 소리야? Which sound? It's weird. Is this which sound? It's kind of weird to say. So interpret it as, what are you saying? What do you mean by this? 오빠, she's calling again. What are you saying? What does it mean? 형, 아버지한테 내 사업하겠다고 했거든. This one, 하겠다고 했거든. 다고 하다. 다고 하다, this one is actually say. I said that, past tense. 거든, ending. I think yesterday we went over, this is Shirley. I looked it up in Naver. It says Shirley. I surely said that what? I will do. 사업, 내 사업. 사업이 뭐예요? I will do my 사업 business. To that. I said that I will do my business to that. So it seems like she didn't know about this. What kind of business he's starting. Maybe that's why the dad got upset and he kicked him out. Normally in Korean culture, people stay home until they are married. That's very common. Unless you go to school who's really far from home, like parents' home, normally you stay at home. Home means parents' home until you're married. So you have enough time to save up when you're married. So, 경석 왔어? 야, 누나 집에 좀 데려다 주라. 늦었는데. Oh, you came? Hey, bring 누나 to home. Softening request. It's late. Open conversation. 형은 쫓겨난거야? Is it that you got kicked out? 쫓겨나? Got kicked out? 왜? Why? 이게 무슨 소리야, 오빠? What are you saying, 오빠? 아버지한테 내 사업하겠다고 했거든. I surely said that I will start my business to that. Number 5. Okay. So anyway. 6번. 가게 차릴 돈은? 가게? 무슨 가게? 맥주집. 술집? 그럼 아버님 거 상속은 어쩌고? 안 받는다니까. 오빠가 우리 아름이 좋아하는 맥주 매일 공짜로 마실 수 있게 해줄게. So the ending is 해줄게. Right? 그렇군요. 반갑습니다. 그렇군요. 가게 차릴 돈은 So, I think 은 in this case as for. As for what? The money. As for the money, what kind of money? 차리다 verb. Look up the verb. R underneath, it's an adjective. Future adjective. To describe 돈. What is 돈? 돈 is money. Money that what? 차리다. It's to set up. 상 차리다 is set up table. In this case, set up 가게, store. Describing money, right? How about, I can say how about, or as for, how about the money to set up store? Main character is asking 형, right? And 여자, 가게, she's realizing the first time. Store? What kind of store? Which store? 형, 맥주집. What is 맥주? This one is two words together. 맥주집. As you know, 집 is house, home, but often we call restaurants or store as 집 as well. T-money, I think you mean T, right? T-money. T-money is digital currency, I'm assuming. I think T-money was not available when I lived there, so I cannot say exactly what it is, but it seems like it's money that you put it in somewhere, like a credit card, and then take it out. But 돈 by itself is money. So if those of you who are watching this live or even later, if you know what T-money is, please comment down below. But 돈 is literally, it means money. T-money is something new that came out. T-money is English word. Oh, I see. Reloadable Visa card, I see. Jess knows it. So beer house, which is beer restaurant. 술집. So this is also two words. Alcohol house, as in bar. Bar? 그럼 아버님 거 상속은 어쩌고? So she had some kind of purpose why she was dating, maybe. 어쩌고, this is 어떻게 하고, same thing as 어떻게 하고. This is a colloquial speech, as we say 어쩌고 is commonly 어떻게 하고. 어떻게 하고. Do how. How do what. As for 상속. 상속. This is as for. As for 상속. Inheritance. Whose inheritance? 아버님. You could say 아버지, but 아버님 is also a very polite way to call somebody. 아버님, dad. So she's not talking about her dad. She's talking about the guy she's dating with. His dad. Then, how are you gonna do? As for his inheritance. So this is very uncomfortable conversation, but living in South Korea, it's something that people talk about very out in the open. Obviously, it's very difficult conversation when inheritance comes out, right? But she is saying it directly. What are you gonna do about the inheritance? 형, 안 받는다니까. 받다 verb. 는다니까. I think I wrote it down here. So 는다니까 is I said that before as well. Has meaning of I can tell he already said it to her before. I told you I don't receive. 받다 is receive. Negation. I told you I'm not receiving the inheritance. 오빠가 우리 아름이 좋아하는 맥주 매일 공짜로 마실 수 있게 해줄게. So 오빠가, which is he's referring to himself. So we can tell just based on the nouns, pronouns, we know who's older and younger. 오빠. So this 형 is older than the woman who he's dating with. So 오빠, I 해줄게. Will do. 줄게. Will, right? I will 해주다. This is two verbs combined. 하다 plus 주다. When 주다 is used with another verb, it means something else. It's not to give anymore. In this case, 하다 plus 주다, right? So doing this verb as a favor. It's not to give anymore. So I will do for you as a favor. But like I mentioned, when you see do adverb in English is make something adjective. So I will make it happen. What? Our Adam. It's very cringy a little bit. Our Adam means you. I guess her name is Adam. Our Adam이 좋아하는 맥주. 맥주 that she likes. Describing 맥주. Beer that she likes. So I'm gonna do adjective clause for 맥주. I will make it happen. What? To be able to drink. 마시다 is to drink. 알 수 있게. Think of it as to be able to. I guess that's another way to think. I will make it happen. What? To be able to drink. For free every day. But drink what? 맥주. What kind of a beer? That our Adam likes. I will make it happen. So she's not happy. Maybe she likes the beer, but I think she likes inheritance more than beer. So 가게 차릴 돈은 how about the money to set up store? 가게? 무슨 가게? Store? What store? Which store? 맥주집, beer, restaurant, 술집, bar? 그럼 아버님 거 상속은 어쩌고? What are you gonna do? How are you gonna do about? As for dad's inheritance. 안 받는다니까. I told you I don't receive it. 오빠가 우리 아름이 좋아하는 맥주 매일 공짜로 마실 수 있게 해줄게. 오빠, I will do it for you. I will make it for you. What? To be able to drink for free every day beer that our Adam likes. Yeah, so that's the thing. You will find out in the next part. She actually liked him for the money, I guess. It happens quite often because Korean people, when they're married, they think of all the criteria in general. They think that marriage is not about two people, it's about the whole family, right? Probably in other cultures it's the same thing. So the family has to have some type of money equivalent to what we have, or hopefully more, right? So I think she actually went for the money. Based on the context, so number 6, it seems like she is ditching him. Okay, so we can tell she went for the money. So number 7, 오빠, 나 오빠랑 논 거 아니야. 나 결혼까지 생각하고 만난 거야. 야, 너 무슨 이런 상황에서 프로포즈야. 야, 하지마. 그런 건 남자가 하는 거야. 그런데 이건 아니지. 이런 우리 이제 못 만나. 아름아. So it seems like they're breaking up. She's not happy. 오빠, 나 오빠랑 논 거 아니야. So be verb with negation. 아니야. It's not that what? It's not that 논 거. 놀다 verb. That's actually 놀다. Look up the verb. 놀다. R underneath. 놀다. It's a R underneath. Oh no, Rachel. So anyone who took notes, maybe share with Rachel. She lost everything. So 놀다 is play, right? So it's not that I play with you, which means it was not a shallow relationship. I took it seriously, right? It's not that I play with you. 나 결혼까지 생각하고 만난 거야. conjunction go. So in this case, yeah, be verb, it's that. In this case, it's not that. This is it's that. I 생각하다가 뭐예요? I think even 결혼, marriage, and I met you. Oh, sorry. Blue. Met you is the adjective to describe call. It's that I thought, so I can, even though it's a present tense, I'm gonna go with past because this is past. They're and connecting one to one. So it's that I thought even marriage and I met you. And then 형, that guy. Now he's oh yeah, 너 무슨 이런 상황에서 프로포즈야. I think he's being either naive or knowing what's going on, but he doesn't want to accept it. 프로포즈야, in this case 하냐, technically. 프로포즈 하냐? What? Propose. This is English word, propose. Who propose? He thinks that she's proposing to him, meaning the fact that she said marriage. The guy said, in this situation, in this kind of situation, 무슨? Don't think as which. Like I mentioned, sometimes in statement it doesn't really mean much. In this kind of situation, why are you proposing? So you're proposing. So 무슨 이런 상황에서 프로포즈야. So technically 하는 거야. 야 하지 마. 하다 verb do with 지마 ending. Don't do it. Why? 그런 건 남자가 하는 거야. It's something that what? It's something that 하는 것. Verb with adjective. Who do it? 남자가. This is their culture. They think that 남자 needs to do the propose for this kind of thing. This is as for this kind of thing. It is something that men do. Don't do it. Why are you proposing me in this situation? 여자? 그런데 이건 아니지. She's still pissed. She's like, it's not this. So, 그런데, but, 이건 아니지. This thing is not, right? And then confirmation. This thing is not. It's kind of weird to say. So in English, you can interpret it as it can't be right. This can't be. This is not right. Okay? 안녕하세요, 나비 씨. 나비 visited South Korea last year. Oh, thank you. Welcome to our channel. So, but this can't be. This is not right. 이런, 우리 이제 못 만나. 만나, which is 만나다 verb. We can't 만나. We can't meet now. 이러면 이럼 actually is from 이러면 you cannot see it. Okay, I'm gonna lower it. 이러면 is if it's like this. If then 이러면 if it's like this 이런 we now can't meet. What's the difference between 이제 and 지금? I made a video about this specific topic in my video, in my channel. Anyone knows the difference between 지금 and 이제? Both now. 이제 is now as in going forward. Now as in going forward. 지금 is literally now. 지금 우리는 공부해요. We're studying now. If I say 이제 뭐 할까요? What should we do now? Going forward. So Rachel is right. It's showing the transition to something else. Yeah, Rodrigo and Navi, they know each other, I guess. That's funny. The small world. Where were we? Yeah, we can't meet anymore, as in going forward. And he's 아르마. Okay, I'm gonna play 7 part. Like I mentioned in the description down below, you can find the link and you will find my comment in that link. So you can click the timeline to get to the specific scene, okay? If you want to study on your own time, get the script that I put in the description and study on your own time again. Repetition is the key anyway. So try to do it on your own time as well. Yeah, 아르마. So she took off. The main character was there to bring her home, right? But she probably wants to just leave. Main character, 사지 멀쩡하고만 왜 누워 있었어? 형은 나한테 신용을 잃었어. 근데 형은 실현당했는데 지금 농담이 나오니? 그럼 호 해줄까? 아씨 진짜. And main character, 가자. 형, 야 도경석 같이 가. So you see T, we don't say 같이, we say CH, 같이. Okay, so this part. 형, the older brother is saying 아르마. So this is, as you can see, it's not a verb. We say after someone's name to call out. So my name is 인영. So somebody will call me as 인영아 to call my name. So try to get my attention. So if the name ends with a vowel, it goes 야. So Helen, Nikki ends with vowel, so 니키야. When I call her name to get the attention, 니키야. In this case, 아르마. 사지 멀쩡하고만 왜 누워 있었어? There is conjunction. What's the conjunction here? 멀쩡하고만. The same thing as 한데, but. Okay? Same thing as 멀쩡한데. 멀쩡하다 verb and 누워있다. So 눕다, that's the verb, ends with be. Like yesterday I mentioned, when you conjugate be, irregular conjugation, you remove be and add u syllable. Okay? U, and then have the conjugation rule, 누워. 있다 is used with another verb, means the state. You are being lying down. 눕다 is lay down. You are being lying down. Okay? 사지 멀쩡하고만 멀쩡하다 is to be intact. 사지 is limbs. Okay? Limb. I think 사 is from 4 because we have limbs 1, 2, 3, 4, right? I was going 1, 2, 3, 5. No, 1, 2, 3, 4. So 사지, it's I think it's from 4 limbs. So all your limbs are intact. But why were you laying down? Do you remember he was in the hospital? He was laying down like patient. But I guess it was a lie. He wasn't actually, maybe he said his legs was broken or something. So all your limbs are perfectly fine, intact. But why were you laying down? 형은 나한테 신용을 잃었어. 잃다 verb. What's 잃다? And 형은, which is you in this case, because he's older, he's referring to him by their title, 형, you. You 잃다, to lose. Lose. Lose what? 신용. Credit. You lost credit to me because you lied. Okay? 신용, if you add card, 신용카드 is credit card. Okay? 신용 is credit. Credit card. 근데 형은 실현당했는데 지금 농담이 나오니? He's referring to himself as I. 형. Okay? 근데 is the same thing as 그런데, but there's a conjunction. What's the conjunction here? But, and there is conjunction here. 형은 실현당했는데. Oh, Jess, credibility? Okay. You lost credibility? Is that how you say in English? You lost credit. Maybe you're right. Credibility. 실현당하다 is to be heartbroken or to be dumped. 당하다 has a meaning of passively done. You are impacted. 실현당하다. I'm dumped. What? 실현당하다는데. I am dumped. I, right? 형은 실현당했는데 I'm dumped. But now, right? 지금 now. 이제 was going forward now. This one now. 농담이 나오니? 나오다 verb. Come out. What comes out? 농담이 나오니? 농담 is a joke. Joke comes out as in are you kidding? Right? Rachel is right. Now are you kidding? 형은 실현당했는데 I'm dumped. But are you kidding now? And then main character 그럼 호해줄까? This one is kind of cringy. But he's actually making fun of 형 because you didn't see that scene, but just before I played like the first scene of this their conversation, before he arrived, they're having those honey, very cringy conversation. I'm gonna hold, on your wound, whatever. 호하다 is blowing, 호. Like when you hurt something, you blow, right? 호하다 is I wanna blow so that it gets healed. It's kind of nonsense, but that's what we say. 호해줄까? But main character is repeating of what she said earlier to make fun of him. How cringy it is, right? So 호하다, 해주다. 주다 is a favor. We know. 알까? Do you want me to hold? Then? And then 형 is annoyed. 아이씨, 진짜. Really? 아이씨. And then 가자. 가 is 가다 verb with 자, let's go. And then he threw the jacket to him and then let's go. And then the older brother, hey, 도경석, 같이 가. Go together. In English translation, you don't see because I hit the bottom subtitle. 같이 가, they say wait for me. So it could be interpreted as wait for me, as in let's go together. 야, 아름아. Hey, 아름, 사지 멀쩡하구만. 왜 누워 있었어? Your limbs are perfectly fine, but why were you laying down? 형은 나한테 신용을 잃었어. You lost credibility to me. 근데 형은 실현당했는데 지금 농담이 나오니? But I am dumped. But now joke comes out. Are you kidding? 그럼 호해줄까? Then do you want me to blow air? Right? To heal your wound. Meaning he's actually faking he got hurt, right? 아이씨 진짜. 에이씨, really. 가자. Let's go. 도경석. Together. Let's go together. So I'm gonna play this last part. Funny. You know, Korean people, we yell a lot. So actually when I speak Korean with Korean friends, like literally an hour later my throat hurts because we scream so much between friends. We're just so energetic people. So today was we did 8 conversations. So I hope you enjoyed this clip and this drama. And next tomorrow I'm thinking maybe switch it up because we did 2 dramas. Switch it up to either article or K-pop and go back to the drama that Aite recommended, the Hotel La Luna. So I will think about it and then I'll let you know. Just stay tuned on the community. And if you like this live stream, please support me just simply by clicking like and leave comments. It helps the YouTube algorithm. So if you leave comments, it also helps me out and helps the community. So, and Hotel La Luna is one. AC, oh Rachel, I think you mentioned that. So those recommendations, maybe try to leave it in the comments so I don't have to go back to live chat and scroll through. Okay, so I see you tomorrow and enjoy the rest of the day. 안녕.